The return of Oshie Brissett and the future of the Boston Celtics. Can a player still influence a team even when they are not part of the roster? And when does an absence become more powerful than a presence? Last Thursday, something special happened behind the scenes of the Boston Celtics. During the team's visit to the White House, former player Oshie Brissett, now a free agent, made an appearance. To many, he might have been just another name in the history of a championship team, but for his teammates, his brief return was an emotional reminder of how a player can impact a group. "It was fun to see Oshie here," commented Mike Warren, Vice President of Basketball Operations for the Celtics. "He wasn't around this year, but it was great for him. We handed him the championship ring, and that was a special moment." Brissett, who chose to leave his contract with the Celtics in search of new opportunities, has yet to find a new home in the NBA. Despite his modest numbers last season, 3.7 points and 2.9 rebounds in 11.5 minutes per game, his connection with the team is undeniable. The forward reinforced the team's unity, even in a secondary role, and the chemistry built is hard to ignore. Derek White highlighted the reunion. "It was really good to see Brissy again, to have him here and be part of this. Obviously, he was an important member of our team last year. It was great to get the group together, Grousbeck, Porziņģis, and the behind the scenes of the Celtics." But the Boston Celtics are not just about reunions. After the ceremony of the White House, WYC Grousbeck, the team's owner, confirmed that he will remain as governor of the team despite the ongoing sale process. "The plan is for me to stay for 3 more years. That's what's been established. We'll see how things unfold from there," he declared. Another major point of expectation is the return of Kristaps Porziņģis, who may surprise by recovering ahead of the expected December timeline. According to internal sources, Porziņģis participated in a practice with the Maine Celtics, the G League team, and impressed his teammates. "It was great to see him in action," revealed Al Horford. "He's doing more with us in practice, and that's encouraging. We don't know when he'll return, but it's exciting to see him getting back into rhythm." And when we talk about effort and character, Xavier Tillman stands out as an example. Despite losing playing time in the rotation, the center volunteered to participate in the practice session, challenging Porziņģis with NBA-level competition. "He wanted to play," said head coach Joe Mazzulla. "It's a credit to him. We have a lot of respect for that attitude. He brought character and an impressive work ethic." The Boston Celtics seem to be in an exciting transitional moment, balancing roster restructuring and the return of key players. But will Brissett find a new home? Will Porziņģis return ahead of schedule and make a positive impact on the team? And what about you, fan? What will be the next chapter of this story? The sale of the Celtics? The end of an era or the beginning of another? How would you react to seeing one of the NBA's most iconic teams put up for sale right after achieving ultimate glory? This was the question on the minds of many fans when the Boston Celtics, freshly crowned 2024 champions, shocked the basketball world by announcing they were on the market. The atmosphere was one of celebration. Players and coaching staff gathered at the White House with President Joe Biden, still reveling in the magnitude of their recent title. But like a bolt from the blue, rumors of the franchise's sale quickly became the central topic of conversation. "I don't have much to say about the ongoing sale process. There's a lot of interest, that much I can confirm," said team owner WYC Grousbeck, visibly cautious. "The plan is for me to stay on for 3 more years. After that we'll see what happens." A legacy of success. To understand the weight of this news, we must go back to 2002 when Grousbeck led the purchase of the Celtics for $360 million. Since then, the team has added 2 more championships and solidified its position as one of the NBA's most valuable franchises. Today, its worth exceeds billions, reflecting not just the growth of basketball but also the strategic vision that turned the Celtics into a global brand. However, the decision to sell seems to be driven by more than just financial considerations. Grousbeck has kept the personal reasons behind his gradual exit private, leaving fans to wonder, is the heart behind so many triumphs truly ready to say goodbye? An uncertain future. Though the announcement was shocking, no one expected the calmness with which Grousbeck addressed it. "We're focused on the present. This team has the potential to win another championship, and that's where I want to direct my energy right now," he stated. But what does this mean for the future? With a hot market and the NBA continually evolving, the Celtics are drawing interest from investors around the globe. A cloud of uncertainty hangs over TD Garden. Who will be the next leader of this dynasty? 2028. The year of transition. If Grousbeck's timeline is followed, 2028 will mark the end of an era. But will it also be the beginning of a new one? Fans, already accustomed to witnessing moments of greatness, must now brace for the changes ahead. Now, the question turns to you. Who should take the helm of the Celtics, and how could this shift impact the franchise's legacy? Share your thoughts below and stay tuned for future updates. After all, in the world of basketball, the unexpected is always part of the game. Celtics. The mega deal that could redefine the season. Is the Boston Celtics about to sacrifice their future to secure present glory? After a spectacular season that ended with an NBA championship, the Celtics now have a target on their back. Every team in the league is gunning for them, and the pressure to repeat grows with every game. Even with absences like star Kristaps Porziņģis, Boston continues to show strength, but everyone knows the road to back-to-back titles will be even tougher. Amid this scenario, a blockbuster three-team trade proposal has emerged, offering the chance to add two promising pieces. Nets guard Cam Thomas and Pistons center Jalen Duren. The trade proposal that shook the NBA. Here's what's on the table. Celtics receive Cam Thomas and Jalen Duren. Pistons receive Day'Ron Sharpe, a 2028 first-round pick swap with the Celtics, and a 2028 second-round pick from the Nets. Nets receive Al Horford, a 2025 first-round pick from the Celtics, a 2026 second-round pick from the Celtics, and a 2030 first-round pick swap with the Celtics. Is it worth paying such a high price for an immediate boost? Impact on the team. Cam Thomas is having an impressive season, averaging 24.6 points, 3.4 rebounds, and 3.1 assists per game. At just 24 years old, he would bring an injection of energy and scoring power to the Celtics bench, allowing the starters to rest without worrying about losing momentum on the court. Meanwhile, Jalen Duren, though not yet living up to lofty expectations, has posted solid numbers. 9.1 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 2.7 assists per game. At only 21 years old, he represents an investment in the future while immediately strengthening Boston's frontcourt. But, of course, there's a cost. Losing Al Horford, a respected veteran and emotional leader, wouldn't be easy. Additionally, the Celtics would part with valuable draft assets, going all in on a roster built to win now. What's at stake? This trade would put Boston in an even stronger position to compete for the title, but it raises important questions. Is sacrificing the future the best strategy in a sport where championship windows can close quickly? How would the absence of Horford, both on and off the court, affect team chemistry? Are Cam Thomas and Jalen Duren truly the pieces that secure the coveted back-to-back championship? The pressure is on the front office to make a decision that could define not just this season but the franchise's future. With the season already underway and the trade deadline approaching, Celtics fans are eagerly waiting to see if this proposal becomes a reality. What do you think? Is it worth risking the future for a greater chance to repeat the title now? Share your opinion in the comments and stay tuned for updates. After all, in the world of basketball, bold decisions are what drive the game forward. Hey Celtics fanatics! What do you think of this news? Leave your opinion in the comments, as it's highly valued.